people and create those connections. So Al, let's go into like literally connecting. So now you've got your list, you've got your people, you know who you're talking to. What do you do now? And Al, you're like, I can't even think of someone better to talk about this because y'all, Al had 53 friends on Facebook when she first started. So you don't have to be perfect. So take it away.
What are you trying to say? I'm not perfect? No, but Dawn's right. When I first started health coaching, let me back up for a minute. There are a lot of reasons why people become health coaches. And you'll hear that, some's for money, some is for accountability, and others are people want to serve people. They want a purpose and passion. And full transparency for me, I needed money. I was dying. I needed the freedom. And for me, that was $900 a month. And when I talked to Dawn, she's like, I can help you. $900 a month, I got you. And I remember thinking, yeah, right. I had 52. Dawn always says 53, but it was 52. I had 52 friends on Facebook. I really had every reason why this wouldn't work, every concept. I didn't like people. I'm not naturally extroverted, really. I mean, y'all, it wasn't my wheelhouse. Even my picture on Facebook was a picture of a sailboat. Like I was not a lighthouse. I was not showing any of my life. And it wasn't that I wasn't proud of my life. It was that just wasn't a safe space for me. So stick with me and I'm going to show you how to do this. And for me, if you were like me, I trusted Dawn. I loved Dawn. I didn't like her sometimes because she was telling me, you got to do this and do that. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't feel comfortable. You're butterflies and rainbows and I'm not. But I trusted the process and I went for it. And y'all, she was right. And now Brian and I have a freedom that I can't even imagine. It is not $900 a month. It's a global director income growing every day. And I'm so proud of that. But it came from connecting authentically. And this, even though we train on it, it's a feeling. It's something that like you have to start shining your light. Share your story. Start to show people what you were all about, not necessarily copy and pasting, right? So Dawn, we have slides?
We do.
What's that? I'll just sit here and talk all day about where I came from and now where I am, right? I mean, 52 friends. Dawn was like, do you think we could add more? And I was like, I don't know these people. Y'all,
52 friends and you were a boat.
Like it was a sailboat. Yep. And she's like, okay, do you think there's a little bit of movement? Could we maybe think about shining? And so for about the first year, it took me a year to go executive director. So y'all have faith and don't do what I did. Just shine way brighter. And she's like, do you think you want to like post some selfies? And I was like, selfie? Y'all, I didn't even have a smartphone. There weren't no selfies happening. You know what I mean? And she's like, do you think you want to like do that? And I'm like, no, I don't want to show people. You're crazy. So anyway, stick with your mentorship, y'all. And just know if you started coaching for money, for the accountability, for a heart to serve, or maybe for all three, this is literally the money, the action, the love, and the light is in the daily action. This is exactly what I did. The 10 by 5 by 3, although at the time it was a 3 by 3 by 3. If that totally freaks you out, because I'm going to tell you what, if Dawn would have been like, hey, you got to message 10 people and friend 5 people and do 3 posts a day, I would have crawled into a hole and told her, heck to the no, right? See how I censored that right there? There's no way I would have done that. So work with your mentorship. They're going to help you figure out what is the right pace for you, right? I wasn't posting 3 times a day because I posted like maybe once a year. But this is the formula. It will work. If you want to put gasoline on the fire, the faster you do this, the faster you'll grow because you're going to get over yourself, right? You're going to get over yourself. You're going to get out of that fear. I challenge you to follow this formula. You'll move a little quicker. If it totally turtles you out, then do what you can until you feel more confident. Dawn? Okay. I'm going to show y'all a couple things, but I want y'all to know this. Don't steal my words because it's weird. And also, I'm going to try to run through these pretty quick so you can screenshot if you want and go back and check them out. But this is the thing. Okay, our 4th habit of transformational leadership is we connect authentically, we cultivate trust. this is what we're doing. We're not being weird. We're connecting with people. My first example here, the message, I am in Facebook groups. I have the most amazing dog named Ellie. She's a Boston Terrier and I love her. I didn't know I was going to love a dog, y'all. And now I'm a crazy dog person. So of course I'm in the groups and I message him. I post in there. And when people engage on my post, I message them. And so for this girl, she wasn't my friend and she had commented that her dog was abused. And I'm like, oh my God, your dog was abused? Who would do that, right? Like, is this your first Boston? So I started a conversation with her. Once we started that conversation and I saw that she wanted to dance back with me, you know what? Her name's on my hundreds list. I friend requested her and now we're friends. I know things about her because I'm literally like, what are you doing? How are you? What about your dog? She's like, I'm worried about leaving him. Anyway, grow relationship. I'm not talking about health here at all. That's weird. I'm just getting to know this person to wait for the opportunity to offer Optavia as a solution. Cool. The next one is another gal who must have friend requested me. What I want to highlight here is when people friend request you or you friend request them and you have the new friend, pop into their inbox and say, yo, what's up? It's nice to meet you. Look forward to your post or whatever feels real for you. Just say hello. And you'll see in her post, she had a reason for friend requesting me because she's like, hey, I want to be a health coach. And I'm like, whoa, okay, let's talk. So we did. Don, next slide. Okay, this is an example of not giving up on people. This is the deal. This gal reached out to me. Same thing, you'll see the message, screenshot, y'all can come back to this. But basically this just shows how long it can take sometimes to not give up on people. Took a year and look, she reached out to me. We did a health assessment on Thursday. Her and her husband are wanting to get started. I never gave up on her. I was in her world. We talked about things that were not health related when the conversation didn't go to health. All right. Also not always about health. This is a local friend who, when I moved to Moscow, this is a person I wanted to know. I just wanted to know her. And so she's a friend of a friend. I friend requested her and just said, yay, glad we're finally Facebook friends. And that happened there. And now she is a client. So to the friends, those are tips of ideas and ways to message people. As far as friends go, you guys just make connections. There are so many people in your world. Work with your mentorship team. There's great videos and tools to help you kind of grow your mind to find people. But the main thing is we have an amazing offering. People got to see it. 52 people were not seeing my stuff. I needed to grow my audience. So if you're not at 1,500, quite yet, get there as fast as you can. If you're already at 1,500, get to 3,000 as fast as you can. Your numbers matter. Just friend request people, be the light, don't make it weird. Dawn?
Love it. Yes, be the light. And just to have some fun, pop in the chat how many friends you have on Facebook if you know. And if you notice there was a tipping point where it kind of started to because guys, only 10% of the people on your friends list see your stuff. So 52 people, there were 5, I don't even know, can't do math, but whatever, 5 people were seeing Al's stuff, her boat pictures once a year. So now she's got probably close to 4,000 or 5,000. And it's like,
I'm maxed out, baby.
Oh, yeah, get it maxed out, I
got to delete those people.
A lot of people start to see your stuff. And that's the whole thing is, who are you shining to? You're a lighthouse in a storm. Is your beam narrow or is it wide? And are lots of people seeing your stuff? So Al, let's quickly go through posts because we definitely want to stay on time today. But you guys, posts are important. And like Al said in the beginning, she posted once a year. We say 3 times a day, but you know what? Just start. Put your heart into it. Don't overthink it. Get out of your head, into your heart. And there's 3 buckets. So Al, let's talk about just some different types of posts.
Right. Okay. So Dawn's right. If 3 freaks you out, don't do 3, but do start. This is what you want to grow towards. You want to grow towards sharing your life, helping people get to know you. When people know you, they trust you. I run into people in the world who are like, Alison Petty, oh my gosh, how's Sylvia? How's she like her new school? What? Share your life. People want to know you. And these are just great examples of that, of being able to continuously show. I lost my weight a long time ago, but I try, because my mentorship reminds me, because of Optavia, continuously show that you're still here. This is what you do. And Vicki does a beautiful job of really bringing in the life book, because we're about so much more than weight loss.
Right. So full transformation, guys, share transformations before and nows, share yours often, update people. They love to hear how you're doing, but and share a variety of those, but take a peek at your Facebook and look, have I just been showing transformation photo, transformation photo, transformation photo, or am I also bringing in snapshots of me in the life book, snapshots of how I'm fully changing my life, snapshots of how, like, my kids, my family, my energy, that I love the ripple of other people and helping them. I love this one. I'll share this with, like, Cody is in this first picture, like, number one, who loves the little nose on, like, show pictures that, like, speak to people and then share from your heart. And it's better. The reason we said if three kind of is like, oh, I don't know, I post once a week. Hey, ease yourself into just sharing a little bit more. But honestly, you can't overpost if it's coming from your heart. But it's always better to have at least one post every single day that's, like, heartfelt and matters and shows you and who you are. So, like, instead of a stock photo image with, like, a quote, put, like, a photo of you and why the quote matters to you. Share pictures of your family. Share pictures of what the journey means. Al, I love this because Cody, just like 2 seconds on this one. This is hilarious, right? You said Cody's picture here where she's in the bushes squatting down. People thought she's going to the bathroom in the bushes. She got all kinds of, like, messages. And you know what? Don't take that down. She was like, no, I'm picking blackberries, y'all.
Huckleberries, come on. Yeah. But hey, the thing is just like what Don's saying, you want to make you want to show your life so that people know you and they feel comfortable reaching out to you, because we're not perfect. We're normal humans. We have life and love. And this is a really beautiful way to show that. And I love how Cody also highlights financial freedom, right? Like, she's showing the full trilogy. Take a screenshot, y'all. Help people understand and start to work towards this, right? This is what you're working towards. And then a really beautiful engagement post. Kaylee does such a great job of this. And of course, all of the power hours are going to help you with this, but these engagement posts, people are looking. If you're adding value and giving people free things, free tips, free recipes, they're really beautiful people to add to your hundreds list if and when they kind of bounce the ball back. People want healthy recipes, you guys. They're looking for something, right? It's only a matter of time before they ask.
Love it. And there's 96 comments. Oh my gosh. Connecting back and forth. Who's bouncing the ball? Boom. You get added to my hundreds list. I want to be your friend. I want to connect and get to know you.
Yep. And then, guys, don't forget to just show your life. I love how Kaylee does this. It was a work day and there she is out hiking. Look how grateful she is. And then my post of just being with my girlfriends and talking about long-term friendships. And if you don't have a tribe of people, we are the full trilogy. We are Optavia, the essence of what we do. So don't overthink. Don't do the stock photo day after day after day, or the before and afters. Help people get to know you. And I promise you, it will completely not just change your life, but it will also impact other people's lives.
It so will. I love that, Al. Thank you so much for just, like, really making that simple and clear. And I know if I was sitting on the other side of the screen, and I hope if you're sitting here thinking, it's a little outside my comfort zone, that you now know, just get started. Just do a little bit each day. Just pour a little bit of you out into the world, because you are amazing and you shine. And people in your world need you. So again, going pro daily, have these rocks in your schedule, commit to your health, be in your life book, show that out loud, have your scheduled times where you're going to do your daily connection, have times for your health assessments and then follow-ups. And that's literally how beautiful that connecting and awakening and getting into people's worlds are. I want to bring on Tanya and Sam just for a minute or two to kind of share, like, again, another example of a beautiful family who, if they can do it, you can do it. So Tanya, Sam, are you with us this morning just to share a couple minutes about how, like, literally you did this, you followed this step, like Al, you dove in and just said, I trust the process.
Yeah, that's everything Alison said this morning is, like, basically like me in a nutshell too. Like, I was just sitting here laughing at just about everything. It was just so funny because in like 2012, I just deleted my Facebook completely. I was like, I'm done with this. All I saw was negativity. I didn't like anything that I saw on Facebook, so I deleted my Facebook. And I didn't get it back until 2017, 2018, when Tanya actually started coaching. And it wasn't until then that I realized, and this is all about, surrounding yourself with the people who inspire you. The 5 most people that you surround yourself with is who you're going to be like, essentially, right? I didn't realize until 2017 or 2018 that I could actually use my social media platform to be the lighthouse, right? You're always talking about being the lighthouse. So like, I figured, okay, well, let me turn this sucker back on and be the light instead of seeing all that negativity projected into the world. Let's project some light and be authentic and connect with people and just make the change from within, really. So that's what I did, and that's how we're here, really.
Yep. And like Dawn said earlier, we didn't wake up like this. Like, something that I did when I first started coaching was I seriously did this. I studied all of the successful leaders on here and what they were doing. So whoever I resonated with, I basically just copied what they did until I had my own voice. So I took things all the time from our coach, Lynette Jost, Andrea Stimson, Dawn Chow, Brad Miller, Alison Petty, Susan LaBelle. I loved how she was such a good storyteller. I really resonated with that. Tons of others. So, I mean, really just what are other people around you doing, and do that until you know your own flow and your own rhythm. Another thing, I saw someone write in the chat about how to make friends during a pandemic while being an introvert. Well, I know all about being an introvert, you guys. Like, I totally gain my energy from solitude. So I get it 100%. But social media is perfect for introverts because we don't have to actually go out and like be social and do small talk. So I love it. So start practicing your craft with that on social media, and it'll get a lot easier.
It's so true. Yeah. Like, just adding those people every day, add some people. And like Alison said, she'll be out and someone was asking her, like, how's her life going, or like this or that. And like, that literally happens to me all the time in the store. I'll be walking and people are like, Sam, what's up, man? I saw your post about, my son playing football or baseball or something. And I'm like, oh, I don't remember who this is. Like, oh my gosh, let me go into my contacts really quick. But yeah, send the friend request, send the messages. The messages are the most important. Connect authentically, guys. That's what it really comes down to. Take care of people, and that's it.
Yeah. And I also know all about social anxiety. Like, I grew up, that was me. I couldn't even like say hi. I couldn't even go into Walmart way back when. So I also get that, and I'm the complete opposite of who I am now. I used to be afraid of life, like literally afraid of every little thing in life. And now I am not. And it just took practice and the decision to grow in myself. So consistency, doing the steps every day, choosing to grow in your own personal development. You guys, anyone can do it. You really just have to trust the process. Like, trust the system because it works. Believe in yourself. And even if you don't quite believe in yourself yet, just proclaim it out loud until it becomes true, because it will. It really will.
Yeah.
And yeah, we all start at the same place, basically.
So good. And do it scared.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
I love you guys so much. Thank you for doing